Imagine you're driving on a completely unknown road, in a country you've never visited, without GPS, without a map, without any road signs. You drive for hours, make several random turns, and suddenly stop exactly in front of your grandmother's house. Impossible, right? You'd be suspicious that something very strange was happening. Well, that's exactly what's happening in our solar system right now, and it's leaving the brightest scientists in the world completely baffled. A few years ago, we detected something extraordinary, an object coming from outside our solar system, not from Mars, not from Jupiter, but from a completely different star system. This object, called 3I Atlas, traveled through interstellar void for millions, perhaps billions of years. It crossed distances our brain can't even process. We're talking about trillions and trillions of miles through empty space. And now, it's here, doing something that should be completely impossible. On November 23rd, Avi Loeb, one of Harvard's most respected astrophysicists, revealed something that made the global scientific community stop everything they were doing. 3I Atlas isn't just passing through our solar system, it's heading toward Jupiter with a precision that defies all known laws of probability. Scheduled date, March 16th, 2026. Less than 4 months from now. To understand how extraordinary this is, I first need to explain how we track objects in space. Imagine you're trying to predict where a soccer ball will land after someone kicks it. If you know the force of the kick, the initial direction, the wind speed, and Earth's gravity, you can calculate exactly where it will land, right? In space, it works the same way, but with much more complex math. Instead of wind, we have the gravity of planets, stars, and other objects. More than 230 observatories around the world are tracking 3I Atlas, feeding NASA's supercomputers with precise data 24 hours a day. And these calculations are absurdly accurate. We can predict where an object will be years from now, with a margin of error of just a few thousand miles. Now I need to explain something fascinating about Jupiter. This giant planet has what we can call a VIP zone, a special region around it where physics works in a very interesting way. Think of Jupiter as an exclusive club with an invisible velvet rope. Inside the rope, which has a radius of 33.24 million miles, Jupiter is the bouncer. Its gravity controls everything. Outside the rope, the Sun is the owner of the place. Its much more powerful gravity rules everything. This velvet rope isn't arbitrary. It's calculated with extremely precise physics, considering Jupiter's exact mass, the Sun's mass, and the distance between them at any specific moment. And within this VIP zone exist the premium boxes, points called Lagrange points, where you can park space objects using almost zero energy. It's where we place our most important telescopes and satellites when we want them to stay stable for years. Here's where the story gets completely crazy. NASA's calculations show that 3I Atlas will pass by Jupiter at exactly 33.21 million miles distance. Jupiter's VIP zone on March 16th, 33.24 million miles radius. Difference, 35,000 miles out of a total of 33 million. To give you an idea of how precise this is, imagine the following situation. You're in an airplane flying over New York City. You need to throw a coin and hit a specific bottle cap on the ground in Los Angeles. Throwing blindfolded, with strong wind, and you miss by only 6 feet. The mathematical probability of this happening by pure luck is 0.004%. In other words, it should happen only one time out of every 26,000 attempts. But wait, because the story gets even stranger. Remember the soccer ball analogy? Once kicked, it follows a predictable path until it lands, right? Objects in space should work the same way. But 3I Atlas isn't doing that. It's showing signs of what scientists call non-gravitational acceleration. In simple terms, something is pushing this object in a way that gravity alone doesn't explain. It's as if the soccer ball, in mid-flight, turned on small thrusters and made micro-adjustments to its trajectory to hit the goal more precisely. Scientists measured this mysterious force. It changed 3I Atlas's trajectory by exactly 62,000 miles. And here's the part that's making scientists lose sleep. This 62,000-mile correction is precisely the amount needed to take the object from its natural trajectory directly to Jupiter's VIP zone. Faced with this situation that seems straight out of science fiction, scientists are debating 4 possible explanations. First theory: the supercomputer error. The theory is that our astronomical calculations have some systematic error we haven't detected. Why it makes sense? Even the best systems can have hidden flaws. Why it's problematic? 230 independent observatories confirm the same data. It's like having 230 witnesses to the same impossible event. Second theory: the luckiest comet in the universe. The theory is that 3I Atlas is a natural comet that, when it passed near the Sun, released gases that pushed it in the right direction by pure luck. Why it makes sense. Comets really do release gases when heated by the Sun. Why it's problematic. It would be like a broken garden sprinkler, accidentally watering only the flowers that need water, ignoring all the others. The precision required is absurdly improbable. Third theory: the cosmic lottery. The theory is that with trillions of objects traveling through space over billions of years, eventually something statistically impossible had to happen. Why it makes sense. On cosmic scales, even extremely rare events can occur. Why it's problematic. We've detected only 3 interstellar objects in all of astronomy history. The third one, hitting a 1 in 26,000 probability, is like buying only 3 lottery tickets in your life and winning on the third one. Fourth theory: the alien navigation system. Avi Loeb's theory is that the object has some kind of technology that deliberately adjusted its course to aim at Jupiter's strategic points. Why it makes sense. It would perfectly explain both the precision and the measured course correction. Why it's controversial. We haven't detected obvious signs of technology. No radio signals, no strange thermal signatures, no visible propulsion system. If it's a calculation error, discovering and correcting this error would revolutionize our ability to navigate space and predict future trajectories. If it's extreme cosmic luck, we've just witnessed one of the most improbable events in the history of the observable universe. If it's unknown comet physics, we're discovering natural behaviors that will rewrite astronomy textbooks. If it's technology, humanity has just received confirmation that we're not alone in the universe. In the coming weeks, every major telescope on the planet will be focused on 3I Atlas. We're collecting data on its composition, rotation, thermal emissions, and any other signal that might give us clues about its true nature. In March 2026, when the object makes its historic passage by Jupiter, we'll have our answer. Are we witnessing the greatest cosmic coincidence in history? Discovering new physics? Or something much more extraordinary? The mysterious visitor continues its journey toward the scheduled encounter with Jupiter. And all of humanity is watching, hoping to discover whether we're alone in the cosmos or if we've just received our first confirmed interstellar visit. And you, do you believe in impossible coincidences, or do you think something much more extraordinary is happening in the depths of space?